stood up and pointed to a hose bib on the side of the clubhouse. I'll park my van over there. Hendrik crossed his arms and scowled. Ich bin nicht ein boy. I'm a grown man, he muttered under his breath, loud enough for Sharon to hear. We aren't dressed to wash cars, he protested. Sharon suppressed a gloating smile. Then act like a real man, Hendrik, she said as she made it an about face. She walked toward the entry, stopped at the door, and turned to look back at him. A real man would take off his clothes and wash the car without whining like a little boy, she said. He gritted his teeth. Did you forget that you're in a nudist camp, she said. You don't need clothes here. She blinked and spit out of the welcome center before he could answer. I don't like her, Hendrik said. I'm sorry that she is annoying us with making fun, Jen said. Don't make her mad. She's the only hope we have. I have no trust for her, Hendrik said. She has greed too much. She's making fools of us like I told you. How will she insult us next? Wash your Unterwäsche, if she even owns any? Relax, Hendrik. She's not going to have us wash her undergarments. You're just upsetting yourself. You need to stay focused on getting her help. Do you remember what Father Martin told us before we left Germany? Hendrik gritted his teeth and inhaled in a long hissing sound. He didn't tell us to get naked and wash cars in front of other naked people. Calm down, Hendrik. Father Martin told us that we might have to endure insults and some hardships in our work. We can offer them up to the Lord. This is nothing compared to the hardships of the holy martyrs had to endure. Yeah, I know. I still don't like it. But she better not ask me to wash her Unterwäsche. That's where I draw the line. Jens failed to suppress a laugh. His shoulders shook as he covered his mouth. Laugh now, Hendrik said. You won't be laughing when her Unterwäsche you are washing. The two men walked out on the deck and watched Sharon get into her gray 1997 Plymouth Voyager that was parked on the west side of the welcome station. Dust billowed behind her wheels as she drove up the hill. I don't like a fool being made of, Hendrik said. Just pretend you're enjoying this. Do not give her the satisfaction that a fool she is making. Come, let's go to the car and put our clothes in the trunk and wait for her at the hose bib. Sharon drove her Plymouth back and parked it next to the hose bib. She got out. She went to the back of her vehicle and pulled out a yellow plastic bucket, 2 large sponges, a green bottle of dish soap, and a wad of ragged towels. She handed the bucket to Jens. Oh my, I forgot. Since you are staying here, you'll need to pay the $18 day use fee. I'll meet you at the welcome station. Greed, Hendrik said as Sharon got about 20 feet in front of him. She has too much greed. Jens opened the BMW's trunk, pulled out his pants, found his wallet, counted out $36. Go back and start washing her car. I'll pay the fee. Good. I don't want to look at her. Hendrik turned around and headed back to Sharon's Plymouth. When Jens got to the minivan, Hendrik was on the other side, hidden from the welcome station. Hendrik said, I'm washing this side of her car. I don't want her looking at my butt. She can look at yours. Before they finished washing the exterior, Sharon came over and told them not to forget the inside. Put a shop vac inside the Plymouth. There's an extension cord in there too. You'll find an electric outlet on the side of the clubhouse. She returned to the welcome station. When we finish, Hendrik said, if she comes back here and tells us to wash your Unterwäsche, I'm leaving, even if we have to walk it 10 miles back to our apartment. Now, the Cologne letters actually answers a very serious question. And the question has to do with St. Paul, and it has to do with the Emperor Nero. The Emperor Nero ended up blaming the Christians for the fire in Rome. And historians don't know the real reason because it doesn't make any sense for that time period. The Christians, the followers of the way, were a tiny subgroup of the Jewish religion. There was certainly no threat to Rome. But fiction writers, us, we can come up with answers.